The pregnancy test paper trembled violently in my hand. The word positive blazed bright, cutting through 2 years of darkness in my marriage. I was Demetri's secret wife, hidden away from the world. For 2 full years, he had hated this arranged union. But the child in my womb was the future heir of the pack, a gift from the moon goddess. It would surely mend our broken mate bond. The bathroom door opened, and Demetri stepped out, dripping wet, breath cackling beautiful, like a bloodthirsty alpha king. I clutched the test results tightly. My voice shaking. I need to tell you something. He cut off our mental link without hesitation, his gaze icy cold and dressed in silence. It's the middle of the night. You promised my grandmother's birthday. I have to leave. Don't wait up. He interrupted me, not a single trace of regret in his voice. The door slammed shut, leaving me alone in the empty room. 2 hours later, I saw the gossip headlines. His long-lost love, Isadora, had returned home, and the one picking her up was none other than my husband. I tremblingly reached for our mate bond. What should have been his scent was drowned out by an overwhelming wave of triumph and possession. Her emotions, piercing straight into my heart through him. She was declaring it loud and clear. He is mine. I broke down and recharged on the spot. Even the child in my womb could feel my despair. 2 years of endurance, 2 years of humility. All I got in return was betrayal. The next day, I forced myself to stay calm and took the test results to his office, hoping for one last chance. Even if he didn't love me, he would care about his heir. But before I even entered, I heard their voices inside. The pack's healer was urging him to treat me better, to honor the mate bond. Demetri's cold laugh pierced my heart like shards of ice. He'll care more about her than I do. Take her if you want her. To me, she's completely useless. Useless, disposable. I squeezed the pregnancy paper until my knuckles turned white. The last spark of hope in me burned to ashes. I didn't storm on. I didn't scream or cry. I just stood silently outside the door. These 2 years of devotion had been nothing but a joke. He didn't deserve to know about the child in my womb. I walked into the office, clutching the pregnancy test, and the sharp vanilla scent hit me as Isadora scent, clinging tightly to Demetri. I set down the papers, my hand shaking uncontrollably. Adan, the pack healer, snapped at him that the foreign scent on him would destabilize the pack. But Demetri only glanced at me coldly and spat 2 words, "Get out." After 2 years of marriage, I didn't even have the right to question him. I was thrown out of the room like trash. At noon, I went to the kitchen for water. Chrissy, the pack bully, mocked me openly. His first love is back. "You an orphan. How dare you keep the position of Alpha's wife?" Before she finished speaking, scalding hot coffee splashed across my arm. Agonizing pain shot through me. Only one thought filled my mind: protect the baby. My pent-up despair finally erupted. I slapped her across the face and twisted her wrist. Chrissy immediately screamed and faked injury. She attacked me. The Alpha's worthless bitch hit me. Enough. Demetri appeared, his alpha aura flaring, but he didn't even glance at my burned arm. He asked coldly, "How dare you lay hands on a pack member?" He didn't ask what happened. All he saw was my defiance. I held back my tears, every word sharp and clear. As a pack member, I apologize. But as a woman, I will never admit I was wrong. With that, I turned and left, refusing to endure any more humiliation. Little did I know, as soon as I was gone, Demetri's expression darkened completely. He pinned Chrissy down with one hand, his alpha pressure forcing her to her knees. His voice was vicious. "She is mine. Touch her again, and the ill rip your throat out." I wanted none of this belated protection. By evening, I stood outside the clinic, my burned arm throbbing painfully. A black Bentley pulled up. Demetri stepped out and carefully carried the fragile Isadora in his arms. His voice soft enough to melt. "Don't be afraid. I'm here." He carried her past me without a single glance. He had no idea my arm was injured, let alone that I carried his child in my womb. The cold wind cut to the bone. My heart died completely. I wanted nothing to do with this Alpha King, nothing to do with this pack. I turned and walked into the dark forest, step by step, away from this hell that had broken me into pieces. On my grandmother's porch, I finally found a moment of peace. I had severed the mental link with Demetri with my own hands. For an Omega to defy an Alpha, for a mate to break the bond, it was the greatest taboo in the wolf pack. But I no longer cared. The sight of him holding his first love, gentle and devoted, had killed me inside completely. A branch snapped, a dark shadow closed, and Demetri charged forward like a beast, his alpha aura crashing down, forcing me to submit. How dare you block me out? I searched for you all night. Do you want to die? I lifted my eyes, empty and cold. I just want peace. Peace, you are the Luna in name. You have no right to leave me. I let out a bitter laugh. Luna, I'm nothing but her substitute, a toy to pass the time. He stepped closer, demanding I return with him. He rose slowly, dizziness washing over me from the pregnancy, but my gaze was unshakable. I'm tired of being your emotional dumping ground, tired of watching you love someone else. I, Alessandra, reject you. I'm breaking our mate bond. The forest fell deathly silent. Demetri's face turned livid, and he sneered cruelly. What gives you the right to choose? Your father sold you to the pack. You are my mate, and you will fulfill your duty until I grow tired of you. He grabbed my arm, then frowned sharply. You're burning up. He felt my scorching temperature and spotted my burned arm. He ordered at once, to the clinic now. Have Adan treat you. The clinic Adan. My blood turned to ice. Adan was a top-tier healer. One examination, and he would detect the second heartbeat inside me. He would know I was carrying his child. If Demetri ever found out the truth, he would take my baby away and let his first love raise them. No, I screamed in terror, struggling like a wild thing. I scratched his chest, kicked hard, roaring with every ounce of strength, like a mother beast protecting her cub. I'm not going to the clinic. Let go. I'd rather die than go.